Today I'm at the mall. We had come over to CDO today. Something I want to talk to you guys about is something that's very important. When you come to get your visa extended, as you know, you got to come every January for your SRVs and your 13 days and stuff to report in. But make sure you keep your receipts. There was a couple of gentlemen there today that got stamps. Apparently they're out of stamps and your visas aren't getting stamped. So you had to make sure you keep your receipts. So a couple of people did not have their receipts and they were going to get them for overstay. So something that you really have to take a look at is if you're going to get your stamp for your visa, make sure you really take a close look if they stamped it or not. If they did not stamp it, make sure that you actually got the receipt that you actually paid for, especially if you got a tourist card or you paid for your SRV. SRVs in 13 days, but a tourist visa, it's very important that you have that particular stamp. And if you don't have that, you got to have your receipt or they'll get you for overstay. This is something that a gentleman was there today, one American and one Australian, that was actually arguing with the lady. He said, I just got my ACR. And she says, well, it doesn't matter. I paid for it. He said last year, and I guess it was November, December. So please be careful. So if you're coming here to the Philippines, just make sure that you have that. You go and get your extension, the 1 month, 2 months, 6 months. Make sure you keep the receipt that you actually paid for. Because if you paid for it and you didn't keep the receipt, or you say you threw it in another box and didn't bring it with you, they can get you for overstay. And 1 day, 2 day, but 60 day or 6 months, depending on your extension, can matter a lot. In some cases, it can bring you a lot of trouble down the road. So that's a very important factor. So if you're coming to get your stamp, keep your receipts, keep all receipts, keep all the paper, keep all your ACR card. As you know, you get a new ACR card as a tourist visa, and every year, like they do everything, like we do on the other ones. But actually bothered me with the American there. I was trying to help him, and I was trying to explain to the lady, ma'am, not all of us keep our receipts. And the American says, and of course, I got my stamp. I was in and out of there in 5 minutes. But the poor guy's still there trying to fight that battle. He said, well, I was here, and I got my stamp, but they didn't stamp it. I don't have my receipt. It's not my fault you ran out of stamps. He said, sir, we've been out of stamps for 90 days. We don't have stamps. So you got to keep the receipts. Well, nobody told me that I had to keep the receipt. Sir, you're overstayed now. You're overstayed, sir. And the Australian went off the deep end. So security had to get called. So you really have to take a close look at that. It really bothered me. The aspect is, if someone paid for the ACR, it should be in the system that he paid for. But then again, too, I'm not there to fight their battles. I'm there to help if I can help. But not much I can do about it. It's more of a computer situation or computer. So make sure if you go and get a stamp on your tourist visa or any kind of stamp at all, you get a receipt. And that's the main thing. Make sure you get receipts to everything you do, and no matter what it is here in the Philippines. And then that way to protect you from anything that may happen down the road, because you just never know. I know this music's blaring, it's going to be in my video, so I gotta, I'll demonetize it anyway. But anyway, we're here just doing my yearly. Come over here real quick, we gotta head back home. We got many things we gotta do. I got a guy coming again for my car. We got it clean, washed up. We got got a gentleman coming Sunday to put the new batteries that Scoot made, put them in my car. So today's video is about visa extensions. Just make sure, depending on how long you've been here in the Philippines, I asked that question too. On a tourist visa, if you've been here 3 years, you have to leave, of course, on tourist visa. But if you come back and you're close to leaving on your 3 years, they'll only give you 2-month extensions. And if it starts all, you come back in and it starts all over again. Say you leave, it starts all over again, they'll give you 6 months. I said, really? They said, yeah. So a lot of people are getting their 2-month because they're close to getting out of the, they need to leave for the 3-year. Because they can't give you 6 months, and if you're gonna leave, and you need to leave in May, right? They're not gonna give you 6 months, or you gotta leave in April, I'm trying to say. So they're only gonna give what you need, what they need, 2 months for you to leave, and then figure out if you're coming back or not and get the correct visa. But the place was packed today. I don't know, 50, 80 people in there. Very, very, very busy. I want to thank everybody for watching.